Bright Duty. Every student matters.
The conduct of elections like state election commissioner, the governor appoints the state election commissioner who has been assigned the responsibility of preparing the electoral rolls and conducting elections to the PRIs. And every Panchayati Raj institution has a uniform 5-year term, and regular elections to the local body after the completion of their term is the responsibility of the election commissioner. And if I say Panchayati Raj institution, it is dissolved for any reason before the end of the period of 5 years, and elections are held within the 6 months. And sufficient care has been taken to ensure the election commissioner is able to discharge the duties of office impartially. And once appointed, the election commissioner shall not be removed from his office except in like manner and on like grounds as a judge of the High Court, nor shall his conditions of services be varied to his disadvantage after his appointment. And earlier, the elections to Panchayati Raj institutions were conducted by officers, and under the direct control of the state government, the new legislation is expected to ensure fairness in election in every possible way. And the State Finance Commission means a lot of money is needed for the developmental activities. So therefore, the state government is required to appoint a finance commission so that who can plan everything for every 5th year to review the financial position of the PLI. Otherwise, without managing all these things, without the planning of all these developmental activities, nothing is possible. How to execute that plan? So State Finance Commission just plan out the things to execute it in a very managed way. So it determines the tax duties, tolls and fees which may be assigned to the rural and urban local areas, and determines the grants in aid to the panchayats and municipal bodies from the consolidated fund of the state so that they can use that fund for the benefit and the welfare of the developmental activities of the people. Then urban local bodies, the 74th Amendment Act is enacted in order to make urban local governance more accountable and more efficient. As per the 2011 census, 68.85% of India's population lived in rural areas, where only 31.15% of the people lived in urban areas. And an urban area has been defined as one where at least 75% of the male population is employed in non-agricultural professional trades or business. And the 74th Act also provides for municipal corporation for major cities, and such as Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Bengaluru, Lucknow, Patna, Thiruvananthapuram and many other cities. And middle-rung cities have municipalities or municipal councils, and the smaller towns have other panchayats. Usually, municipal corporations are the administration based in an elected council, and powers of the corporation are exercised by general council, mayor, standing committees and municipal commissioners. The general council consists of the members who elect by all the adult citizens registered as voters in the municipal area, and they are known as the councillors. And size of the council varies from place to place depending on the population of the city, and seats would be reserved for SCs and STs in proportion to their population, and at least 1/3 of the total number of seats shall be reserved for women. In addition to the elected members, the council has a few aldermen who are important and respected persons to the city, and they are usually elected by the councillors. And their tenure, according to 74th Amendment Act, should have a uniform 5-year term, and even to dissolution, elections will be compulsory held within the 6 months. And most of the officials of a municipal corporation are appointed by general council, but the municipal commissioner is appointed by the state government. In a union territory, the municipal corporation is appointed by central government. Mayor also holds a very dignified position, and he gets elected in a year by the members of the corporation from among themselves only, and in some states the mayor is elected by the general voters, and in that case he would have a 5-year term. And mayor is also known as the first citizen of the town, and his main functions are to preside over the meetings of the corporation, maintaining decorum and discipline in the meetings, to act as the channel of communication between the corporation and the state and the union government, and to receive foreign dignitaries. The mayor has access to all papers and records of the corporation. And the standing committee, the general council performs different functions through the standing committees. These committees deal with one or more of the following subjects. For example, taxation, finance and preparation of budget engineering, health education services, plan for economic development, welfare schemes for weaker section, etc. And the municipal commissioner is the chief executive officer of the corporation. He is appointed by the state government or the union government, as the case may be. The appointment is made for 5 years, but he may be divested of his office earlier by the government. The municipal commissioner is the administrative head of the corporation, and therefore he gives necessary directions to all other officers of the corporation. He prepares the budget, estimates and places the same before the general council, and he is custodian of all records and personal files of all staff members. And there are few functions of municipal corporation also, like it is listed in the 12th schedule, and the functions are like to see the roads and bridges, water supply, public health and sanitation, fire services, slum improvement, and public amenities including street light, and urban forestry, urban amenities, promotion of cultural and educational aspects, safeguarding the interest of the weaker section of society, and including the handicapped and mentally retarded. These are the chimneys throwing out smoke into the air, the oil refinery, the cars, lorries, business, and real health hazards. And 12th schedule of the Constitution says that municipal corporation and other urban bodies to take measures in related to the forestry, protection of the environment, and promotion of ecological balance. Besides, the customary functions include naming of public roads and streets, framing rules regarding the construction of shopping centers, restaurants, hotels, maintaining on account of births and deaths. Municipal corporations are also expected to launch family welfare schemes and to undertake poverty alleviation programs, and the corporation can look after the public distribution system also. And the sources of municipal corporation are income from taxes, property tax, tax on vehicles, tax on theatres, entertainment, and tax on transfer of property, and tax on building plants. And other cesses and rates are education tax, tax on consumption of water and electricity, and taxes on profession and trades. And they get grant in aid also, state governments give grant to municipal corporations in union territories. They get from central government, and the union and state governments are expected to provide adequate funds to the corporations for carrying out their responsibilities. And the municipalities or municipal councils have three main wings: general board council, the chairperson, the executive officer, and the other officers. An elected board or council consists of members elected by the adult citizens living within the municipal area, and the size of council varies from town to town depending on the population of the city. The new Nagarpalika Act provides the reservation of seats in every municipality for SC, STs and women, and there is a provision for the election of aldermen. They are elected by the councillors, and under the new Nagarpalika Act, every municipality will have a uniform 5-year term. In the event of dissolution, election would be compulsory held within 6 months. Municipal presidents, like composition of municipal corporation is general council, administration of the corporation rests in the elected council, mayor, municipal commissioner, and standing committee. President presides over the meetings of the board and regulates the conduct of business in such meetings. An executive officer and the other officers, they do day-to-day working of the municipal committees looked after by an executive officer who is in charge of the municipal officer and distributes work among other municipal officers. He takes parts in the meetings of the board or any committees. He acts as secretary in such meetings. In addition to the executive, the other important officers of the municipality are the health officer, the tax superintendent, and engineers. The functions of municipality are construction of roads and bridges, water supply, maintaining hospitals and dispensaries, fire services, slum improvement, maintaining on account of births and deaths. And in view of functions listed in 12th schedule, the municipalities are expected to undertake functions of socio-economic development also, and such as poverty alleviation and safeguarding the interest of weaker section of society, including the handicapped and mentally retarded. Urban planning includes housing and town planning. Now, the sources of income of municipal committee, how they get the money, how they are getting their expenditure, like it is the income from the taxes levied by the municipal committee, including tax, property tax on vehicles, tax on advertisements and environment and entertainment tax, and cesses and rates. Citizens are required to pay cess on consumption of water and electricity and license fees for various occasions. Other such cesses are octroi duty and toll tax, and grants from state government constitute an important source of funding. And remunerative enterprises, the municipal committees may set up commercial complexes or establish other remunerative enterprises. Now let's revise the chapter. The maximum duration of municipalities is 5 years. Total revenue collection of India, the contribution of the rural local bodies is 2.5%. Panchayats have been established in villages. The term of each panchayat body is 5 years. According to 73rd Amendment, the tenure of panchayat in all states is years, and the first state of the country to adopt Panchayati Raj system on 2nd October 1959 was Pakistan, inaugurated by Pandit Jawahar. And India, the women sarpanch at the Gram Panchayat level are more than 80,000. And PK Tangan committee recommended the constitutional recognition of local government bodies. Bolivia, the law that decentralized the power at the local level is popular participation. 1/3 of the total number of seats of panchayat are reserved to women, and wards committee are found in municipalities. And the rural local government system in Haryana is. These are the unsolved questions. The answers are given in the slides. What is the urban local government, and which is at the city level? Just now we have done the municipal corporations. What were the major reforms? The 70 urban local government, and identify the major functions of urban local bodies to take care of the water supply, electricity, cleanliness, healthcare, education, etc., etc. And the important sources of income, the taxes we pay, fines, the encroachments, and the three-tier structure of Panchayati Raj, Gram Sabha, Panchayat, and we describe the salient features of the 23rd Amendment of the Constitution of India, which provides us the feature of local government at rural area. All for the chapter. Hopefully, you all have understood the concept of local government. Please utilize this video for your reference material, and please refer your text as well.